Yeah. So we have our second ever stream on this channel. And yeah, you guys are already, getting right to it. I don't really have. I don't know how to. I don't think you could possibly rationalize tonight's game. I mean, I can't lie to you guys. I think Baker Mayfield is like kind of cool. I've always rooted for him. Um, this one blows balls. I mean, it's absolutely despicable. I don't know. Like there was just so many different like there exactly Nick Nack. Like there were so many opportunities, man. And this game isn't. I can't say. That last interception was embarrassing as well, but Derek Carr's first interception was I don't understand how actually that happens. This was an abysmal game by Derek Carr. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't think. I mean, Josh McDaniels wasn't doing anything for us. Derek Carr wasn't doing anything for us. I mean, could you imagine if Josh Jacobs wasn't on this team? I wouldn't even really know what to do. But and you can't even. We're just going to talk about it because you can't really even. Uh, there's no stat that's going to really just kind of pinpoint the way this game ended. Like, so basically, if you guys didn't watch the game, if you're watching this a little late, because I need to rationalize this as well, because I don't know how, I can't fathom how this happens. So, Mr. Soft McDaniels calls just run, 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 run. And all they needed was first down to win. So Rams lose all their timeouts going into the 2-minute warning. And it might actually be the best punt I've ever seen, just in general. This stud throws it to the 2-yard line, and he does what is the thing that Baker does? Like it's something he does something. It was awesome. So, anyways, incompletion. Then the next play, pass interference, which is just terrible. Even worse, the play after that, or 2 plays after that, Max Crosby gets a beautiful sack. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, cool. Max Crosby just won us the game again. And I don't know what this man Tillery was possibly thinking. Are you retarded? Is he retarded? Genuinely. I don't get it. How do you bat the ball out of Baker's hands? There's no way you don't know it's a penalty. Everyone at home knew that was a penalty. You could be watching this game with your girl and she knows that's a penalty. It's her first ever game. He can't do that flag. I just don't get it at all. And this is the thing, like, we talked about this all goddamn week. You guys said this. We all agreed with this. Like most games that the Raiders participated in this football season, the other team's not going to. The Rams simply were not going to beat the Raiders tonight. The Raiders were going to beat themselves. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. McDaniels might squeeze out enough wins because their schedule still is desperate. McDaniels might squeeze out enough victories to save his ass. I actually don't think, after winning 5 games, I don't think McDaniels is getting fired. I don't know about you guys. Let me know down below. Is there a way to do a poll? I don't think there's a way to do a poll on here. It's unreal. Let's take a look at some comments here. Yeah, obviously the penalties don't help, but typically, right? I think most people would agree with this. You have to throw, typically, right, for more than 130 yards. I just don't get it. How is the offense that how? They started this game so desperately good. They ended so desperately bad. Right? Like this too. I mean, the defense didn't help. Offense did them absolutely. The offense did this team zero favors. It is crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Who's so locker room's gone now. I mean, yeah, Crosby's getting, and the worst part is when the announcers, we got freaking college football geek Kirk, Captain Kirk, Al Michaels. When the announcers are saying, "Oh yeah, you got away with one there," like there was a desperate call missed. When the announcers are calling out the referees, some shit just went down. Oh, what's up, Luca? It's a tough time. Yeah, every single time, dude. That sack, I literally because the Rams had 0 timeouts, so I'm thinking to myself, Max Crosby throws down another sack. Like, praise the Lord. Max Crosby just saved the Raiders season. He just saved Josh McDaniels his job. Derek Carr is coming back. They're running it back next year. They're gonna draft defensive players. They're gonna sign defensive players. They're gonna put in as much money as possible because it's time to win. And this fucking idiot. That idiot. It wasn't on Crosby. It was on the newbie. Or unless you're talking before that. But yeah, the second, whatever, the third to last play is just, yeah, right? Is he retarded? That's what because I was watching this game at one of my buddies came back for the fourth quarter because I'm thinking, all right, they got this one in the bag. It's what 16-3. All right, this one's in the bag. Just maintain it. Hand the ball off. Throw it to Adams. Is he really? Damn. We should take this onto Twitter. Let me see what I got here. It's unbelievable. It is absolutely. How do you go to bed after this? Like, what time is it in Vegas right now? It's 8:35. You guys are lucky. Actually, no, you guys are probably not lucky in any way, shape, or form. That was the wrong choice of words. I'm out here in Florida. It's 11:30. How do you go to bed after this? Hold on. Let's catch up on chat though, real quick. It is an abusive relationship. You definitely can't win with you can't win with your quarterback throwing for 137 yards. There is what this is probably a disrespectful statement and it's just in the heat of the moment, but we got 64 people in here. There is probably one of you guys who can throw for more than 137 yards in a football game. I know obviously it's probably not true, but you get the gist. Crosby got held. To me, way more than twice. Twice on the last drive. This team has had some depressing losses. Like, really depressing losses this season. Like, the 24-0 loss to the Saints was, that was heart-wrenching. Losing to Jeff Saturday in his debut was just despicable. Losing to Trevor Lawrence. I don't know how you lose to Trevor Lawrence. It's just like it's like a Madden auto game where you're like doing homework or you're on your phone or something, and Madden just throws on a football game, and it's just Nick Nack and Curtis, us East Coasters, man. Hey, I'm in Florida too. If I had to go to school tomorrow, there's no way I'm sleeping, dude. There's just no way I'm staring at the wall right now. Amik. All right. Raiders have now lost to NFL means perfect. Raiders have now lost to an ESPN analysis coaching his first NFL game ever and a QB who's been on this team for less than 48 hours and knows like 6 plays. Yep. Perfect. I will give credit where credit is due. In the last place, I remember I was telling my buddy, I was like, Baker's done nothing this game. He had like a couple of nice throws. Give him the benefit of the doubt headed into the third quarter, headed into the fourth quarter. That last drive, he made some unbelievable throws. I didn't read this Skip Bayless one. Skip's a Baker supporter. Is this just all, dude? And you know what's the worst part is? Hold up. You know what the worst part about this game is? All off season, the Raiders got no love. No one gave a shit about the Las Vegas Raiders in national media, like ESPN, whatever. No one gave a shit. They lose a couple of games out of the gate, and it's like, what the hell's going on in Vegas? They get a win, all right, whatever. They lose all these games in a row. They're 2-7, and it's like, what the hell is going on in Vegas? They get a win, they get another win, they get another win. No one cares. They were only 2 games out of the wild card. I think, like, technically, I know, like, the season's over, right? Let's keep it in a bug. Season's over, but, like, technically, season's not over. But they won 3 straight. No one cared. And now all Raiders fans are going to have to watch for the entire week and honestly for the entire season. So, remember when Baker Mayfield got signed and then 48 hours later he took down the Las Vegas Raiders? Awesome. Yeah, perfect. Right? Yeah, like I was thinking to myself, "Oh, hold on. The Rams are not 3-9." Like, I'm curious, Ethan. What are other streamers? What are other? I mean, I would imagine it's very similar to the team or the chat morale. Heart wrenching. I'm trying to think of an equal equivalent to what just happened tonight. Uh, yeah, I don't know how. I don't know how you score 16 against the Rams right now. What are the Raiders' chance of making the playoffs now? Well, unfortunately, the Raiders are probably going down to the XFL, so 0. I'm not watching that. Oh, the memes are gonna be brutal. Oh man. Yeah, pita. I could go for a pita sandwich right now. Game of the year. It's Fire McDaniels is what everyone's thinking. So yeah, I mean, I think we're all thinking it, but what do you guys think the realistic chances of Josh McDaniels actually getting fired is? I mean, this is a bad loss, and this is on prime time, so there is that. But I still would imagine his chances of being fired. You know what would be so cool is like, what if you woke up tomorrow and it was like breaking news? Ian Rappaport, some dude, Chef D tweets like, breaking: Josh McDaniels has been fired by the Las Vegas Raiders. uh, Upset others to say they called it. When I saw him get his touchdown, jeez, every time we got 0%, yeah, perfect, yeah. So I don't know if it's the. What do you guys think? Is this just the media hyping it up, or is this truly one of the craziest things in football? Like, if the Raiders were, I think if people were actually like watching the Raiders, like we got like everyone in this chat, all 64, you guys know this, but like you look at Derek Carr, you look at Chandler Parsons, you look at Derek Carr, you look at Devontae Adams, you look at Chandler Jones, you look at Max Crosby. Like, there's some big names. We know there's plenty of flaws in this team. Um, but like, is it going to be overblown, or is this truly? It's just a 3-9, 4-9 team taking down a 5-8 team. Like, it's like, or are we never going to hear the end of this, like, ever? How am I supposed to enjoy watching Baker May? I like Baker Mayfield because he's a polarizing athlete, and I like polarizing athletes. This puts me in a pickle. Yeah, Max Scott held a lot. I would cheer if in the morning McDummy was gone. Dude, is there a way to watch that first interception? Because what were your guys' thoughts? Yeah, thank you, Charles Woodson. Follow the Twitter, guys, if you want. I know, wrong time. This is gonna be. We're gonna see this all freaking month. As they lost to Jeff Saturday and Baker Mayfield, as if Baker Mayfield wasn't a rookie of the year. Yeah, look at that. Man's about to hurt himself. Mm. We're gonna see this all day. I dropped my phone in water earlier, so my phone doesn't work. So the move might just be to wait till the weekend to figure that out. Rangers lost games to the Cardinals that they led 23-7 with 8:15 left, to the Chiefs and the Jags that they started up 17-0, and just saying. Let's get the chills. I want to pull up that first interception by Derek Carr because what in the world was that? What was the first pick? Thrown to a non-open receiver who's getting guarded by four dudes. I understand throwing up a 1v1 on a fade to Devontae Adams or Darren Waller. This man threw a fade to the middle of the field. Like, oh my God, dude. Yeah, Derek Carr is not helping the case right now. What are you guys thinking? Go ahead, drop a chat down below. Would you like to see, yes or no, would you like to see Derek Carr return as the starting quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders next season? Baker Mayfield drove 98. They had no timeouts and they went 98 yards. Look at this punt, dude. This was the coolest punt in the world. Look at that. He's grittying. Mac Hollins it though. Look at that. Yeah. The dude, oh man. If I had booze, I'd take a drink for all the Raiders fans at that game. 4 verts. What is this, Madden? Dude, they ran 4 verts on the last play. Trading for what? I think the main reason for trading Derek Carr is just financially based. Yeah, we got one no. I still think, Derek Carr is worth running the contract out probably, and maybe drafting a quarterback. And the thing is, they need defense, right? So hope somebody falls maybe in the second round and they take a flyer at it. I'm not a GM, so I couldn't tell you what's best for the team, but I do think it's time for them to start looking into something for the future. Who knew missing Rocky Sim would be tough? Fresh off a flight. I wonder if I wouldn't be surprised if Baker Mayfield hasn't slept in the last 2 days for more than 4 hours. Yeah, right. He's just throwing, dude. It's like I don't know. I don't know. This is one of those games where you can look at a whole bunch of things as far as why did the Raiders lose this game. We'll take a look at the film. We'll break it down. We'll suffer through breakfast tomorrow and eat that shit for breakfast, but I don't know how Derek Carr helped them. Do we still have a playoff chance? I mean, like technically, the thing is the Jets aren't going to make playoffs, so they're about to lose the Bills. These guys can't see this, but yeah, I mean, Cincinnati's making it, Miami's making it, right? Um, Personally, I don't see the Jets making it. So you got the Patriots at 6-6. I believe they have a somewhat difficult schedule remaining. I don't think the Chargers make it. The Browns, the Steelers are all teams ahead of the Raiders, then sitting at 5-8. So yeah, I don't think the Steelers make it. I don't think the Browns make it. It's gonna have to be one of the Jets, Patriots, or Chargers. I mean, I feel very foolish for talking about playoff chances right now, to be honest with you. Uh, but yeah, the Raiders 100% have to win out. I wouldn't be surprised if a 9-8 team made it. Um, Daniels played soft just because it's a short week. I like the optimism. Raiders running tight 1v1 coverage with 15 seconds left and Rams needing touchdowns. One of the worst defense play calls I've ever seen, especially with their pass rush. How do you not defend the goal line? Where's this safety at? Wait, hold on. Let's see. What do we break it down here? Dude, this is actually kind of crazy because, yeah, there's 15 seconds left. I got one safety deep. I have one safety deep. This is the mistake right here. Like, I guess what the Raiders are thinking here is actually, I don't know what in the fuck they're thinking here, but the only thing I could possibly think of why 30 doesn't go deep is because they're going to throw it short and go spike the ball and have 2 max plays left. But yeah, man, you got one safety and he's nowhere even freaking close. Like, he's not even close. I mean, he's just not even close. Bills, Dolphins, and Lions will beat the Jets. I agree. The Jets won't make the playoffs, and the Chargers will probably drop 2 or 3. I mean, I'll break it down for you guys later on in the week. I'd be a little bit more than worried that they won't win out. Not to be a chotch, but I don't know how you come back from this one. I would, if the Raiders actually ended up making the playoffs. This was a mood. I got a golf company. I'm probably gonna go meme this. Can't think of any meme. I don't even want to really even think about any meme. Oof, 98.8%. Oof. Raiders gotta fire everybody. 98% chance. Let's see what Mitch is talking about. He's probably live right now. I would imagine. I'm heartbroken. Yeah. No catches. Devontae Adams in the second half. Yeah, Derek Carter. Phenomenal job. Hey, thank you, Pyro. I appreciate it. That'll always bring a smile to my face. Yeah, just win. This last 3-game win streak, I was not forgetting about it, but the first half of the season. But yeah, you kind of start to. I mean, it eases the pain. We're gonna have to worry about Brock Purdy. I think Brock Purdy's like honestly kind of underrated in the Niners. The reason he's underrated is because of the system he's in and the defense he has. I think it would add to the embarrassment if we lose the last player picked in the draft. I mean, it's kind of hard to. I don't know how you go up from here. I guess winning. I mean, hey, better draft pick. At least the Raiders will always have that punt. You know? That's just despicable. He caught less than 4 passes only once in the 62 games with the Green Bay Packers. He already has 4 games with less than 4 catches this season, all 4 L's. And what's crazy is he's having such a, like, even just statistical, he's having a crazy season. Oh, man. Well, the issue is, I don't know. I feel like we're about to dive into this. So now I'm a little curious. Now I gotta break down all these teams real. I'll do a quick look at. All right, the Chargers, Miami lose, Tennessee lose, Indianapolis win, Rams win, Denver win. I mean, that's 9. So if the Chargers go 9-8, who's got the tiebreaker? If we both go 9-8, let's take a look at the Patriots because they're kind of a sleeper. Arizona win. Vegas, I guess, would lose, so they have 1 win. Cincinnati lose, 2 win, or sorry, 1 win. Miami lose. Oh yeah, New England's schedules just Arizona, Vegas, Cincinnati, Miami, Buffalo. That sucks. That is a terrible way to end your season. Um, the Raiders got tiebreaker over the Chargers. I'm curious what their statistical odds are. I feel like I'm missing a team. Oh, Steelers. I mean, be real here, but I guess we're already getting kind of crazy. Baltimore lost, Carolina win, Vegas lost, Baltimore lost, Cleveland. Yeah, I mean, I really only see them winning 7 games. So, yeah, you really just need a lot of stuff to go right. But it really isn't the craziest. I'm wondering what Vegas will put their odds at. What was it before this game? 18. I mean, I would guess it's 5% is what they'll put it at. We'll see tomorrow. Might even could really get our shit together this year. So I get that's the good news is if they do win out theoretically, and even if they don't make the playoffs, like best worst case scenario is they win out, they don't make the playoffs. At least you go into the season next. At least you go into the off season on a high note. Then the issue is if you lose out or you win 1 or 2 more games, the locker room. You got to worry about the locker room. Um, I mean, then that was when you kind of got to start worrying about the locker room and kind of got to rally together, as difficult as it is. But I guess the good bad news is that a better draft pick is awaiting. New York Times projection says if Chargers lose twice and Jets lose 3 and win out, we got like an 80% chance. Damn, dude, that's crazy. The hardest part about that is winning out. It's because you just lost to the freaking Rams. I really don't like Baker Mayfield. Really isn't. He's not a bad quarterback, dude. The Raiders fall to 2-4 in games which they've led by 13 or more. The rest of the league is 93, 14, and 1. Oh, all right, boys and maybe girl. Damn, look at this. Who the hell is this guy? Oh, it's a Raiders fan. Our offense averages it's 12 points per game for New England. Oh, perfect. Is that the next game? Oh, yeah. That Christmas Eve game against Pittsburgh. Yeah. I love Derek Carr, but if you didn't throw that interception in the end zone, it's 19-17. Yeah. For real, though. I mean, for real. Hey, appreciate you, Pyro. All right, guys. It's midnight. A little late here. I'm gonna dip out. I'm gonna maybe go buy a new phone and make a video. I'll find a way to post a video though tomorrow. But second ever live stream on this channel, so I appreciate all y'all tuning in. I wish it could be under better circumstances, but yeah, at least we're not the Broncos. It's very true, Curtis. All right. I bid you all adieu. Have a great night. Just try and get through tomorrow, and we'll figure it out, man. Day by day, it's like a heartbreak. Fuck, tough.
is.